We're gonna show them how we like to make kneeboards.
Yeah, only us. Hey, what's 3.5 divided by 2?
1.75.
Yeah.
Or
I'm asking them though.
Well, pause the video, folks. Holy shit.
There ain't one on this fucking thing.
God damn.
Okay.
Look at that.
So this is what you don't do. You don't take Doug's money and piss it away.
No, you know what you don't
This
do?
is pissing shit away.
Supply your
Where,
employers,
bullshit. I bought
employees,
3 brand
supply
new
your employees.
saw blades. Bullshit. There's 3. And he knows exactly what I'm saying because he's gone.
Hate turtle.
Okay, this was supposed to be a DIY, and I'm starting over because this is not a DIY. This is a DUMB.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we're gonna make some kneeboards, and I don't know if anybody's ever made kneeboards or not. We're gonna do a little how-to, how we at Ortmann Concrete make our kneeboards. So we make them 2 feet wide, and we use a 1x12 right here, and we get 8 footers. So that way you can get, you know, 2 foot increments out of the boards, and you're not wasting. So, and if you, honestly, the last one will be a little bit bigger, which is fine. So don't cut it, like, it's okay if it's bigger. So we take 1x, and if anybody know, you guys know what kneeboards are, it's what we use to get out on the concrete, to finish the concrete, so we don't put footprints or knee prints, or we can make it look pretty. Keeps us up, floating up on the concrete. So. So right here is a kneeboard, and when we get done making one, I'll have Ryan do a little demonstration on the concrete, and he can finish that water puddle over there, make her slick.
See what he's doing.
But this is a kneeboard, so when you're out on the concrete, keeps you up, keeps you up. And some people cut these corners off. I've seen them a few different ways.
Yeah, that's what we fenced to do.
I don't know, I guess it keeps the corner from being so pronounced, like if you sink down a little bit, it pushes the rocks down. So we usually go through a pair of these every year, mostly because a few pairs of these every year, mostly because people don't clean them correctly 9 times out of 10. So you can spray some foam oil on these babies, that way whenever they can keep them clean. Some people screw foam on them. Carpet, I'm not a big fan of that because the carpet just gets wet in the back of your pickup truck, and then you got wet knees. I'll take these buttes right here.
Out of here.
And I guess you can do it, they kind of do look decorative. But anyway, you cut them to fit, I guess it's 11.5 is a 2x12, but then you screw them down on like that. And what that does is, over time, like when these things get wet or whatever else in the back of your truck, they'll want a crown here, like that. Well, by doing it that way, it keeps it from that happening. It gives it a little sturdy backbone. You put one here, and then here's where you want to put your handle. So normally I'll take another piece of that and cut it where it fits on like here, and then I'll put another piece of 1x on top of that so you can grab it. But you'll see, I'll film these guys, and if you guys ever want to make kneeboards, I'm sure somebody might have a better idea too, and I'm always willing to learn. So if somebody's got some better ideas, comment below, and or wherever you comment, and then maybe we can learn something new.
Huh? Sorry, drop saw.
So I'll sit here and catch them for him. So if there's 8 of those, then we'll need 16 of those. Hopefully we have enough.
Well, that's just the thing.
Well, yeah. See, someone chopped them and.
Well, you can save this one for a handle.
We ain't got enough for
You probably didn't figure the handles in.
No, we're gonna use stakes. We got what we got.
All right,
Use
go
what
right
we
here.
got first.
Those handles didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't really care if they're freaking bowed or whatever on mine. I don't care about if they're straight or not. It doesn't matter.
You still cut it in the wrong.
They were so bad.
No, you're not understanding.
Listen, they were so bad. They were so bad.
Whenever we're,
Okay, I'm not going to get into this because this is a DIY or do-it-yourselfer thing.
So basically,
Trying to
what you
teach
want to
them.
make sure, here, I'll teach you. What you want to make sure you don't do is cut your boards willy-nilly, because whenever you buy the boards, you figure out exactly how much you're going to need. And if you cut them in random spots, well, then you end up with this one oddball piece that doesn't match anything else.
But it does. It's okay if you do that because you always need a handle.
But you just want to try not to do it.
Yeah, you want to not do that, because it's not good.
If it does, get you some small screws, folks.
Yeah, small screws. And honestly, what we need to do, hold on. What we really need to do is we need to drill some pilot holes so that the wood doesn't split. So we need to find, you got some, we have some small drill bits. That's really how we need to do it, because 9 times out of 10 when we do this and it fails, it's because they split. So what we're going to do is, yeah, so that right there is virtually one that's not screwed on, but we still have to make the handle. So we'll take these right here, which that's just another one of these. We'll cut whatever chunks we got left over. Smaller ones we'll screw on there and then on there. But we'll cut this off right here like in half, and that'll screw up. I mean, you can put them on like this, but it's hard to get your knuckles underneath here to pick them up off the concrete when you're coming back. You'll see. We'll it'll all make more sense whenever we're putting them together. So the material is a 1x12. When we're all done, we can sand them down. We got a little sander up there. We can sand all the edges down so that way when your knees hit them, they don't hurt. There's some folks, they'll put carpet on there, foam. We don't tend to do that because the foam and the carpet, you almost got to keep them inside your pickup or in a toolbox, because if they're not, then if they don't, then they get wet, frozen, whatever, and then your knees are wet. So and then now we're going to drill pilot holes so that way it doesn't split. There's a DeWalt one up there, isn't there? So just like so. Drill
Little
enough.
point there. Grinder.
Yeah, we'll grind that point off. We'll do a little. I'll sit back here and film this while they're making a couple, and then we'll. Really, it's simple. So it might not be for some people. They might not have thought about how to ever do this, and this is just how we do it. This is how I was taught to do it, and I'm sure there's better ways to do it. And if there is, please let us know, because I mean, we're always willing to learn. There's only one. What do you call it? Only bad question is the question that's not asked. Is that right? So we're always trying to learn here, but I am sure that most people do this.
Well, folks, if you're wondering why we're making this, go watch some of our other videos where we use them. And then you'll know why we use them.
See what happened there?
Those are our new Ortmann concrete in action style kneeboards.
You should get it.
And I'll be honest with you, if you want a set, comment below. We'll make you one. Comment below and we'll make you some kneeboards.
No.
Or you can have 2 of these. I think we will, Ryan, because I am the boss and I tell you to do it and you do it.
don't think you'll ever say to do it. I think I'll ask you, hey, we got to make those kneeboards?
And I'll say no because we already made them.
You go,
That kneeboard he's working on right now.
I'll say no.
If somebody comments below and wants them,
We'll give them.
we will give them to you. I mean, you got to come pick them up. I'm not going to deliver them, but they're yours. All right, guys. So we're to the point where we're going to put the handle on. So what we run into a lot is we probably should find center first. I'm not going to judge or nothing, but what we find a lot is, and not what we find a lot. What happens to us a lot is when we're pulling our kneeboards up, our handles pull out from the screws. So we put a little bit of silicone down first, and then screw it down. So that way it helps out holding it. So we're gonna, so we'll throw a screw in there. And like I said, the key is that nail, that drill bit, a hole, like, what did I say that was called? Pilot hole. That way it doesn't split. That silicone's gonna help us out. That is definitely gonna be the kicker.
I don't think you came up with that term.
What?
Pilot hole.
I didn't come up with it. I couldn't think of it. I'm getting kind of tired towards the end of the day. I'm used to napping by now.
Yeah, I know.
Me too. I'm used to waking up right now.
Used to wake up. What are you talking about? I'm
Okay.
trying to do it right.
Now the trick of it now is not to go in the same spot that you just did. These are going to be. We could actually sell these. We should sell these on your website.
I feel like we should.
Comment below how much you would pay for this set of kneeboards. That, my friend, that is an A+1 quality.
Well,
Cup
give
of
it an A-.
lemonades.
Well, we still gotta grind these.
Got to grind them down. We got to sand them down. Ryan needs to.
Folks,
Ryan,
if you ever run into a situation where you're on a steep driveway, you can run some screws through here. Then you won't slip down.
I'd say
Because
these-
sometimes you'll notice if you're on these, you go surfing.
yeah, so you just put screws in there and it kind of holds down. It's almost like putting your Crocs in 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, except different.
This is the kneeboard, phase 2, because it takes 2 days to make one kneeboard when you're Ryan. So
You know,
we'll check you out, guys, on the flip side.